Hi everyone, welcome back to another Reddit cheating story. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell if you love to watch more cheating stories. Girlfriend is seeing a friend, turns out they are screwing. GF cheated emotionally.
So for the beginning M was together with F for approximately
2 years. There were some fights between us pretty often, but albeit all these we loved each other. Almost 2 months ago I asked her to give me some time for reconsidering my life and our relationship. We almost never texted or talked during the first 3 weeks of this break. Once she asked me if I can pass by 1 to 2 times for 1 week at her house to check on it, cause she was gone out of town at her parents', so she gave me her house key back to me for the time being. After that we continued talking occasionally, and sometimes between words we sneaked a "I miss you" or "I hope to see you again soon," from both me and her. Last week she texted me, "I'm seeing a friend tonight, just so you know." I called her and asked her politely if there's any possibilities that her and that guy would have intentions for something or even hook up, to let me know not to keep in touch with her anymore, to let her go and stop talking her, reminding her in the same time that I want to get closer to her again. She said no. She has zero intentions with that guy in any ways. Later that evening, I texted her saying that I might reconsider things since she's meeting this guy, and won't bother her again. But something pushed me forward. I was feeling something is off. She rejected my call. I hopped into the car and in 20 minutes I knocked at her door. I guess I wanted to see them with my eyes. I felt she was lying to me. I knocked 2 times, third time unlocked the door. They were half naked in the bedroom preparing to have sex. I left. Next day I met her again to give her the key, and she said crying that she's sorry, I don't deserve it. She doesn't explain herself how she ended up in this situation and that they never ended up having sex. She knew I was pursuing her before that night to get back together, but decided to get intimate with that dude. She kept texting me that she's sorry, that she said we couldn't be happy together, blah blah. I don't believe they didn't have sex, obviously. Let's say they did. I remember you. We were not officially back together then. Would you forgive her and go back with her? I still love her, but I'm confused. Also, what hurts me more is that very same day I asked her true intentions with him, and she said no way she has. But 4 hours later here they were half naked like something planned. Would you forgive her and get back together? Edit post. I wanted to thank you everybody separately for your point of view. I didn't look necessarily for exclusive validation, I just wanted a different perspective. I do admit my share of mistakes which probably led to this situation, but I also don't forget hers. The best thing to do is close it up for good and take advantage of this experience to learn how to be a better me for another her in the future. Smile. And also, since I got downvoted so much, I bet if it was the other way around, she catching me lying about my intentions with a woman and catching me in the act, you would have recalled disrespect, dishonesty, unloyalty and selfishness. But it's okay, smile, women's are always the victims no matter what. Here are some of the best comments from our community. You told her you need space, and only when she was seeing another guy did you decide you may want to start things up again? Seems pretty unfair for her to wait on you to decide when you want to take her back. Doubt she had any intention to do anything, but as a single girl she had no obligation not to follow up on anything that date progressed toward. And then your jealousy got the best of you and you went to her place unannounced to catch her in the act. Doesn't seem like cheating and doesn't seem like she did anything wrong. Think you should have made it clear you wanted to be with her and don't go on the date with a friend. Instead you dangled the possibility of a future relationship and she didn't find that overly compelling. You are the one who is very manipulative. If you wanted a break, then don't expect her to be loyal to you. She owes you nothing. She didn't cheat. That's not cheating, regardless of anything she said to you. You are not together. My ex broke up with me 4 times and he expected not see anyone else the 4 times. And the last time, a week after I met a really nice guy, and he called it cheating because I still responded to his texts. Dude, you didn't want to be with her, but suddenly when you see her moving on your ass itches that much that you have to drive to her place. She didn't do anything wrong. You are nuts, go to therapy. So you expect people to put their lives on hold for you. She was entitled to explore what she wanted. So she was testing if she wanted you. She didn't know if you wanted her. Your actions said otherwise. There's nothing to forgive. You had asked for space, she gave it. You just kind of expect her to sit and wait for you. You find out she's going out with someone else, so you threaten to cut off communication indefinitely. She might not have had any intentions with him, things happen. But the fact that you're treating her like she cheated when you guys weren't together, and holding her to a relationship standard without giving her the relationship is gross. You leave her alone, but for her sake, not yours. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell.